Yeah, before Handy, when my mom passed away, that broke my heart. I was just sad.
We got kicked out from my aunt's house that same year, and that's when Handy was introduced to me by my sister.
That part, really, when I was young, I didn't really know my dad, really. I came from a life without a mother.
Losing a mother at 9 years old, that was hard because I wanted just to break down, not talk to anybody.
It was a lot that, like losing my father and stuff that I didn't know how to understand how to handle until really I came here.
And before Handy, I was just all over the place.
If Handy did not come into my life, I do not know where I would have been. I would not be in school, I would not have a job, I would not have a home, and would not know how it feels to have a family in my life.
Because you don't know what's going to happen to them next time. When you go to the house, be like, oh, there was a fire. And then they just passed away. You don't know when that's going to happen.
So, I mean, some of these kids have just come from the most, traumatic, unbelievable backgrounds. Most of them have gone to 8 or 9 different schools, been in like 19, 20 different homes.
And before I got in Handy, mainly I've been doing usual stuff like being like a little bit like a grown-up to my siblings.
If I didn't went to summer camp, I'll be at home, sitting home, playing video games, watching TV, and doing nothing, sleeping.
Before I started summer camp, I used to just go outside and play, really didn't have much to do.
I would sit at home, watch TV, play my game. I might go to the court now and then.
We all have difficulties, and these kids absolutely 100% have their own difficulties and their challenges, and they need adults to give them hope and to believe in them.
Camp is a hallmark of Handy. It is an extension of our efforts to embrace, educate, and empower our kids.
I think this camp is so important to us because if it wasn't for our camp, our kids would be, bored and just kind of roaming the streets or possibly getting into trouble.
What the kids get out of camp is that they have the opportunity to grow personally. They get in touch with their feelings, they get in touch with their emotions, and they come out of their shell. And that's what's important about camp, is that they not only expand their horizons, but they really come to terms with a lot of the feelings that they've had for so long.
Yeah, they teach a lot of things. Like before, they help you on things like if you tell them what you're struggling through in class. It's like a tutoring camp and a little summer, to be yourself and play around camp.
Well, my favorite thing about summer camp, really, going outside, seeing different animals. Mother Nature, really. It's a beautiful day outside, and going outside, play with some other kids, and play basketball, soccer, and different sports events.
The springs and just being around each other and just getting to know one another better.
To me, it's very educational. They help us keep our reading skills sharp, keep our math skills sharp, language. They teach us life skills.
What I like about Handy Summer Camp, really, they show me great love, and they show me that they care about me.
The favorite part is the fact that the adults play with you. And it's no, oh, you're a kid, you're an older person. No, everybody just let go and just have fun. Staff, kids, sheriffs, everyone, it's just amazing. And how the kids bond during the sessions, it's beyond compare. It's really something special.
So I like Handy because there are more people here and I get to spend time with them, enjoy. They're like my family.
Well, family.
I just feel like I have another family on my side.
And it's amazing. It's not an organization, it's really family-based. When they say it, it's true. I really know what family means.
And they feel special to me.
100%. I love them so much. I don't know what can I do without them. I'm lost, basically.
I appreciate them like so much. I can't even much put words for it. Ms. Beth, she's a great person. She's really kind, she's really nice, and she's really considerate about what people have to say and stuff.
What's unique about us is there's so much, there's no walls, there's no doors, there's no barriers. The kids come in there as soon as they get here from after school, they run in our office and, Miss Beth, let me tell you about my day.
I feel really happy when I'm at Handy, and the people here, they influence me so well. So it's like I get to be responsible, kind. I interact with the other children and the staff. It's really great.
And when you have that connection with someone and they can intimately tell you how they feel and you can intimately tell them how you feel, it's a trust, it's a bond. And that's just great when it comes to the workers here at Handy.
I mean, if you said you needed your grass cut and you donated some sort of money towards Handy, you just came in one day and was like, hey, I need some kids to come cut my grass, will you guys do it? I could get a group of them and motivate them to go do it because of the way we feel about the volunteers. We know what you guys mean to us. You mean opportunities, you mean scholarships, you mean, funding for food. We don't have to know the logistics of where everything goes, but we see the change.
Well, the fact that we have the donors and everyone pitching in to help with this event and to help these young youth go to sleepaway camp is great, wonderful. It means the most to me, it means the most to our kids because they get to do something that they never experienced. Some of our kids have never even left Fort Lauderdale.
My favorite thing about Handy is they push you to do your work even though you don't want to.
What I like about Handy is that I get to learn a lot of new things.
So summer's a very important time. Not everyone has a family to go back home to that day. And even if they do have a family to go back home to that day, it might not be a positive situation or a healthy situation. So being able to go to summer camp and just be a kid and just have fun might be that one day that changed the direction and the course of the rest of their life.
Because every day I'm reminded this is why we're working so hard. This is why we're working so many hours. This is why we really need this money, because you see like a little girl walk in with her, shoes falling apart, or you see, just all the trauma that these kids have been going through that, through no fault of their own, and then you see why it's so important.
Helping kids that are helping themselves is very important to me. And that's one of the reasons why I love Handy so much is because it's a hand up, it's not a hand out. And I'm a strong believer in doing the work yourself and doing the footwork.
I'm beyond words of saying that when I say Handy saved my life, and it's because of everyone's donation to keep Handy open. They saved my life and they saved many more kids' life daily.
Come to our website, come connect with us, be a part of this important movement called the Handy Movement. It's about more than just joining an organization. It's about more than making a donation. When you support Handy, you are paving a brighter future for the next generation. Please contribute, please volunteer, please mentor, and please make a difference in the life of a child. We cannot do it without you.
Everyone that invests time, money, or whatever that they have invested in Handy, of course I want to let them know that they've changed my life, they've changed my brother's life, they've brought us back together as a family, and it wasn't a waste, and it never will be a waste, and there will always be someone here that could use that help.